Thailand versus the Philippines for travel or retirement. A lot of people often talk about what is the difference between Thailand and the Philippines. These two are possibly the most popular tourist destinations in all of Asia. There's no surprise that people want to know which country is the best for them to visit on their next holiday or maybe even for retirement. You may consider moving there permanently? In this video, we compare the two countries for visiting and possibly retirement. Check out the links in the description below for some fantastic information to help you on your travels. Okay, we will compare the two countries on the criteria of the people, the language, the food, personal safety, visas and ease of staying, the cost, and in the end, we will have the conclusion and which will be the best one. So, let's get started. The people. If my time is any indicator of how friendly and fun the Filipino people are, then this is a huge win for the Philippines. The people are about as fun and friendly as they could possibly be. It seems Filipino culture is much more open and playful than the Thai culture. Thai culture is very reserved once you get away from the red light districts. They are very polite and shy, which is nice, but not always a lot of fun. Filipinos seem to have a much more Western-influenced personality and sense of humor, so you find Filipinas always playing around, cracking jokes, and in true Filipina-style dancing and singing 23.5 hours out of the day. This is something you just don't get in Thailand, and it's probably my favorite thing so far about traveling in the Philippines. In this part, this is a huge win for the Philippines. The language. This is another major difference between Thailand versus the Philippines. Depending on which source you read, the Philippines is either the second or third largest English-speaking country in the world. They speak great English, which makes it extremely easy to get around and ask important questions such as, "What's in this food? How do I get there? And, are any other bars still open?" When it comes to language, it really is the Philippines' time to shine. In Thailand, you will find a large majority of Thais that speaks reasonable English inside the tourist zones such as Sukhumvit, Patong, Khao San Road, etc. However, you will still encounter lots of taxi drivers, food vendors and shop workers who do not speak English or don't speak enough to understand what you are asking them. Your hotel receptionist will probably speak just fine, but trying to explain how to get back to your hotel to your taxi driver late at night may be a problem. Traveler's tip. A great tip for this, by the way, is to take a couple of hotel business cards with you when you leave the hotel and keep one in your wallet and another in a separate pocket. However, this is definitely another big win for the Philippines. The food. When it comes to food, for me Thailand will come out swinging. Thai food is internationally renowned and for pretty good reason. It's fantastic. I love Thai food, especially Isan food. I also have enjoyed Filipino food, especially adobo and tapsilog, but I haven't eaten enough of it to really put it to the test against Thai food, which I've eaten numerous times. I'm sure there are so many different Filipino dishes, especially regional dishes, that I've never even seen, so it's a bit difficult to pass judgment here. I found the food in the Philippines a bit too westernized, hamburgers and hot dogs. I will say though, that Thai food is amazing, and I can't recommend it enough. I've always felt that Western food in Thailand is below average though. I don't know exactly why that is, but it just isn't very tasty and it's expensive. I'm giving Thailand the win for the food, but I definitely need to venture more into the Philippines region for real traditional food. Safety. I can honestly say that I've never felt threatened in either country. I've never had any type of confrontation or fight, and I've never had anything to worry about in either place. I know the Philippines can be dangerous in certain areas, but when I'm there, I feel perfectly safe. You'd think this would be an easy win for Thailand, but with the 2015 bombing in Bangkok, 2014 murders and rapes in Koh Tao, mysterious deaths, beatings, ladyboy muggings and stabbings in Pattaya, the military coup and everything else going on, I'm not so sure if this is an easy win for Thailand over the Philippines. I've never felt threatened in either place, so I always say to anyone thinking of traveling to either country, don't worry about it. Of course, always use your head and trust your instincts, but there is an absolutely 99.99% you will have no problems with your safety. I'm calling this round a draw. Visas and ease of staying. Both countries are extremely easy to come to for 1 month or less. You get a visa on arrival for 30 days and are free to explore. The major difference appears if you feel like staying for a couple of months or longer. So, here's how it is. Thai visas. Thailand visa rules are constantly changing. It really is ridiculous. For a country where tourism accounts for roughly 10% of its GDP, you'd think they'd stop changing the rules. If you want to stay in Thailand for 6 months, you'll need to get a double-entry tourist visa before arriving or leave Thailand and go to a neighboring country and apply there. Once you get this visa, you will be granted 60 days upon arrival. Alternatively, you must go to immigration and pay 1,900 baht plus about 300 baht round trip to get there and back, sit there for 2 to 6 hours, just to get a 30-day stamp. After the 30 days is up, you'll have to do a Thailand visa run which costs about 2,000 baht, and that means sitting on a bus for about 10 hours to get to the border to receive a stamp in your passport. Once you get back into Thailand, you'll get another 60 days and repeat the process. It's a real pain in the butt. On the other hand, in the Philippines, time is on your side. Once 30 days is up in the Philippines, all you must do is go down to a little office in the center of town and get another 30 days. You must pay something, but it's not expensive. After an extension for 1 month, you can start doing renewals for 60 days. You don't even have to go to a large city like you would in Thailand, and in fact you don't have to leave the country at all. Boom! Another big win for the Philippines. The cost. The street food in the Philippines is about the same price as the street food in Thailand, but the Western food is much cheaper. Philippines also has many apartments available to rent right next to beach resorts, and they are much nicer and less expensive than anything comparable in any of the beach cities in Thailand. Alcohol in the Philippines is ridiculously cheap. In Bangkok, you can easily spend $100 on a night out. You're looking at 100 to 280 baht, $3 to $9 for mixed drinks, depending on where you go, and nearly the same for beers. In areas of the Philippines you will only spend 60 to 100 pesos $1.50 to $2.50 on a San Miguel Light. You can even get a bottle of Ginebra, a local gin, for $2 at the grocery store. The price of Western food and alcohol in the Philippines will cut your budget down considerably compared to living in Thailand. This is no doubt another win for the Philippines. The results. Let's give this a final review on Thailand versus the Philippines. The score of Thailand versus the Philippines is definitely a unanimous decision victory to the Philippines. But, in saying that though, both are fantastic countries and are well worth a visit and maybe more. If you want to check out videos about holiday and retirement destinations, then don't forget to subscribe.